Centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. And the woman say, man, that's back. Anidaso. Other for ye wo homa muda. So we hum. Say Anidaso no ensan ye. Ye ma wakwa abadi ba ye dwumedi ya to ne din Anidaso so. Ye frɛ me Mzgee. Say ye man as ba tu nwum fefefe na wonim say adum ene kra ye nyina. Dwumedi ye ne se ne be ya sabi wan a wadi dem. Wan a sem kyerɛ mo adwene so anka mo nya obi anka mo ne betwetwe nkomo a mo nya sa nipa no. Ye se Anidaso o ma wo. Enti na yahyehyɛ dwumadie sɛ yɛde nkɔfo a ɔmbɛma wakai sɛ ɛnyɛ wo nkwa na wo na masasi so yɛtai wachi ɛbɛyɛ sɛ nyoma yɛ din kakra anaasɛ bibia wo yɛ bia ɛnkɔ sɛ na wo pɛ no ɛnka akyi Anidaso ɛwɔ hɔ yɛfrɛ me mama Mzgee me na medi dwumadie ho kyia me UTV4 ye de Anidaso aba ye wo ho ema muda na metena asese ya onim se nkofo bi adaruma na me ho aye fe me pa ocho ma me mbo mo aba so kakra bi na afedie ye de nkomo no ahyehye so fine me makeup e DD available to travel with you. Me pacho makeup no penny for them. Bridal makeup. Me pacho graduation. Photo shoots. DD etawechi. Or homa. Onu ubetimi a friend was 0272149327. So hair code and me hairstyle we die and it's a akpake afan me pacho hairstyle bia wo pebia hair code or to me pam or the share or styling, be available to travel with you. Or no, so with me a friend on 0244065062. Me fabric he every into my pack fabric. Ghana how should be a fabric power fabric way. Any different kinds of fabric, casual fabric, corporate fabric be a should be a bit media usual styles. Into my pack fabric. Or more deliver across board. Baby I will be a designer. Wow, person will talk now pama on home power show. 0559304582 and now obetimi afre into my pa forward so atade enso style no the ojudwa ma me no ye frɛ no ebo commodore me patcho ebo commodore Ghana and e handle no on social media but who hwehwɛ ne number frɛ no on 0594304979 kai say ye dwumadie Ecobank and so yasini me pacho unim say if you hands to the bibia ye special it is special mineral water ye special drinks ni na omuta ye chi ye be ko break ye ba ube before ye be ba no ye be share video bi say when we say ye set no so omudo also this young boy is able to teach his class yet me friend no begina class anim na wa kyerɛkyerɛ nneoma ekoso ewo board no so but or you autistic. Nasba, otene nkan, watu nyunu fefefe. Ye catch us or you autistic a obejedi. Na autism no cry ye din ade. Na eba ne san so a ede na ebetimi aye afa. Me pa ocho fra wadanfo se Anidaso aba inti muntina mo fidie nichi. Ye ba sisi a. Other for ye ma kwa basan ba Anidaso so me pa ocho esa ne say wasumdwe hia ye se Peace FM no na ye se pese bibia wa around you bia ye okay na wo ho twa neat nti na edi Anidaso abrel yesi ye wo ho mamuda asa na ye ko break me catch her say ene ye be discussing autism Unhu say nas by two nyum. Say ya when say American so extra day work class. Not just say any hu sa. Not just say Anidaso wo ho. Na enyumere way in the studio no. Yeah, well, omo parents nti obi bi so then I wouldn't collect me part omo parents wa ha. Mama introduce your guest to you. Yeah, parents of these children and your mother studio. Dr. Jahan Abubakar Owo ba Nasba. You're welcome, madam. Me pa say bibia boko.
Ya do me hoye.
Ye danyame ase. Me pa bra no te ho na laptop sin stress no. Ono na oye ICT teacher ni music teacher for Nasba. Your friend Maxwell Ansa. Ye ma wakwaba. Emerick neti ni papa nchen. Or your students on na the video mo share se our class out. Oye brilliant yetimi afre no say but share we yon kufo ade e wo class. Ye da se se wo de wo baba ye. Ni papa ye Steven Bangu Wobinyi makani Wobinye Bangu Wobinye yema wakwaba me pa ochese bibia boko na the last woman standing Mrs. Finola edini de na de Mrs. Finola Ekwia Brefiama me pa ocho oye speech and language therapist owo Awawa 2 center yema wakwaba. Me pa me starting from Mukakra nti wo hwe se sister yi tunyum na bra yi nso otumi chade no eye onwan na asa o si o ejuma na mi ye no sa neti
Wa kasa waka asem
no
ejuma de sa neti the only thing is say I was say a bomb you undru ho keke sa I was say a bomb mom timi eye sa ne man the fact so autism interest say ne ma bi wo ha on to me so we have to look out for sa ne man no na ye train you
Yensi ameni wo sha ase ni se be person kofo mu se Anidaso
wo ho pa
Anidaso wo ho e bia na obi ba se oh na kole meye ni den biom mini hwea meni ne beye nti ma yembra o doctor so doctor eti say
yeah me adom
that's what we dey saying
but to say we did 19 years don't say it okay we did 19 years
wow me paucho ni situation eti say utimi explain ni kire yen ma yeti ase
okay me pacho bichia wo hwefo nyina na situation dey say the speech therapist ni kan no it's a neurodevelopmental issue on to me enye ni age group bia ye no ono oye a slow person when it comes to development nti beka se nema oye sesi ya no nema maybe sebio some of them anke was otumi ye earlier in life but ni nyine mu no meka se nema bi nso bebre wa ha otumi ya ni nuanom a sebi 15 16 omuntumi nye na bakuye ICT ya wa graduate I think a couple of years ago in Excel.
wow
Our MS Word afina owo Excel so na the IT skills no nuanom abo secondary school they are rather learning from her.
wow
Nti meka say it's not a disability a process and at every process near one over to my end there are some that are backward and I do also unique to ono ankasa nea obetumi aye
na me paucho mami mfa won ko echire kakra at what point e dey na see ye na ye bedu mpempeso
ha me da say na odi 1 year no me de ni ko school ntem now fortunately me say nipa na otisa school no she had just come back from the US na you obi a onim sa nema no ni symptoms ni bibia but this in 2007 I'm talking about nti me de no koye no ono ohun said there were some things that were not adding up no ka say dog obey unim say nema ntwe yesa and I said oh she's an angel of a daughter because I could leave her for hours go to town do whatever I was doing na she ni ho so fast forward no make us say no otwe ma adwene ba so that was about a year and a half into it and I can say if what I'm thinking is what it is me kai say o ka cha me say na wo asembo ne po na me ka say na den ye esana na o ka say oh no your friend autism na me say nti eduro be na sa na obetuma fa ebe kio yi we no so that was when she realized that me nim hwe fa ho. So she said, oh, since you are a researcher, the more I dug into it, the more I got scared. I remember telling the dad is an architect. So I went into his workroom and I make a child say, hey, do you know what Nasbe's teacher is saying? And then he said, what? And I mentioned, and I said, just Google it on your desktop and see what it is. Osha and I said, no, don't look for any name for anything. She's just a slow person. She'll pick up what she's doing now. A lot of people cannot do. So why would you say that she has such a... The more he also read about it, he was like, no. So then, when she was 2, then we moved from Takoradi to come and seek for help in Accra. I remember that was a time this hospital, Holy Trinity Hospital, had started. Tiye baye na pediatrician no, yes, some tests. They should man or say, I think your daughter has autism. By then I had read about it and I knew. And this was like somebody being told that you have HIV/AIDS directly the first time. So my world just came to a standstill because she's the first. She was the first then. And then that may wonder say, from time now or catch him, what next? So to answer your question, Meka said maybe who ye started when she was 2, but she started school when she was one and a few months.
Maybe I'll show where ye. Obibeka say, oh no. Apart from so they no course school no, if we are now visiting the pits, they be a ye who be till sa teacher chrono who ya and as and I came bibi and as a one call and as any bibi it's me detectives at time.
Me pacho me wo no. I think that the counting of when the pregnancy started and the time it was, because when I gave birth to her, I remembered what the doctor said that, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because she was born through CS. Yeah, operation. And no meeting said no be a doctor and he said he was also a doctor because there were a couple of them performing the
surgery.
Timothy. So obisa they say who near means suman hunana. You know, when you have this type of surgery where your eyes can see, but it's just from your waist down, you can hear everything. So I was wondering what they were seeing and what. So the next thing I heard was that Ubaka said about the lungs, and yet developed enough to have come out. So what it means is that the counting or whatever the process was, so quickly they took her into NICU. But fast forward, and say, Nico now mudeniko 2 mono. Incubator ni muna ya mano oxygen no in excess.
Oh no.
So she actually got all the challenge from the incubator. And for legal things and everything, I wouldn't want to mention hospitals. I wouldn't want to mention doctors' names and all of that. Because all that have implications. Yes, I know who say, I didn't call 2 incubator anymore. Let me say, I remember now over Nico. Mina baby, I made down on a side ward. Me call say, Sebio, me call expressive breast milk na. Timiko do ye na. Me who say, ida incubator na emu aye very very a puhropa. To say the woody bottle chef fridge mo say the chini ye no. Nti me hu ya na be beside the nurse on duty say, hey, anapa no be buy no na almost see name ye. Boy no baka say it's looking cloudy like in winter. Upia say the tie no. And Oka say, I think I wouldn't want to repeat, but she didn't receive the question wholeheartedly. As if are you teaching me my work and all of that. So quickly I quelled back. But a treno near diagnosis in a training say she had oxygen in excess.
Wow.
So what it means is that what I saw that they might be near a sea. So it was environmentally induced because busiani mu yeni bibisa ne nuanu ma mu di echo bia enisa. So they said it's environmentally induced.
Wow. Yeah, sure say hey, Obibeka say maintain that say environment so to me contribute to BBC into a yes yeah but offer me pa cho send me bisa also Emric ni what do you say
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
Daddy offer daddy I don't offer how if
Emmerich.
me pa cho 11 years at what point at what stage and who say ubano there's something of concern with him.
Only 6 months.
6 months.
And oyare. Nti yɛde no kɔ hospital. And almost say one year viral infection. Nti omo man we do like they were just trying the medicine. So or the hospital for 2 weeks. After that, no, na neni no, 2 eyes ni nyinaa swell up.
Swelling up.
Yes. Nti omo ma yɛ eye clinic. Akɔ check and omo ma yɛ medication. But as time goes on, no, na eni ni ɛba from. But realize say
No, Henry, don't do that. Okay.
Ɔda hɔ na sɛ like so ɔpɛ sɛ ɔdane ne ho na sɛ ɔntwi na baby ɔdana na ɔbɛda. But immediately you just push him na wa dane ne ho. So nini no ɛba ne saa no then one of the eyes starts shrinking the other eye no. Na ɛkɔ back yɛ completely so we realize say nini no baako no ɛyɛ ketewa. Ɔmo so wɔnyɛ hwee na onyinya 7 years ebe normal.
Nenina kata no.
Yes, that's the other eye no.
Onyinya 7 years.
Almost say it
from 6 months no.
Yes, almost say by 7 years time no. Ebe okay.
Wow.
So what we realized like behavior say he wasn't behaving when he see role animal. Nyama na was so no bebre wo ho a like he doesn't find the agro. This is why I children say you can do this and sana or to me use. So actually I think it was almost 2 years and sana or 90. Na 90 and also no 1 year he started just walking.
Into from SAR 0 to in fact after 6 months when we had that.
There
2 years no sorry
yeah, he started holding things now or 90.
Wow.
So Onya, in fact, now we weren't sure of the situation. Inti Onya be Emric. Onya be 4 years. Now we will say like on kasa.
4 years.
On kasa. Always just pointing. Onya bibia obe pointing. And obe triwonsa alcohol. And made in call hospital before he was diagnosed almost say autism.
People trouble. Inti sa 2 now before 2 now when we are no one for now call hospital and bisa say enye bia milestones bi wo ma te say akoledu milestone bia e bia so cruise one for now call bisa sa nyuma ni nyina.
That time na ma me ejuma hospital.
Okay.
Inti ekoye. But for I don't know what happened. Oman can't try say there's an issue. All this they say is he'll be okay. That's
so 4 years.
4 years.
Pacho koye no mo kan say na uti yen so. How did you take the news?
Initially no na initially no na like I was scared. Or like doctor and catch no say do we I went with him alone, right? Or say do we need a psychologist, please? And make America. And I make a change so like nyame be because What can we do?
Or breaking news tomorrow, we and besides, so do you need a
A
psychologist?
psychologist, yes. Because of, I mean, but on mommy will say it has no cure. I can't. Nah, it can either get worse or get better. So, okay, you know, and it was just heartbroken, but I just told him, say, you make catch any mama, no, they might mean say that's it.
But over the period, no, at least we've seen a lot of developmental changes.
In fact, with Emmerich, I think Nyame, God has been so good to him because Sanabeka initially, no, now onto me and Kasa, even onto me, you can't even have a conversation with him. No onto me, crying, you can't even sit for a minute. Yes, then. Anka Baisa Hanyana. Yes. But there've been much improvement. And Yamincha, dear, attend this special school.
Okay.
You know, we were told, say, M1 because he's very smart. On the idea, so we were told that special school, no, M1, into M1 called regular mainstream. But the challenges are just too much.
Maybe challenges, no, so because Miss me hear a video no only mainstream forward class, and I say, apart from me and me, shake me, so nkola say naively no akwa kabibia tiano. Ebi parents be so be call complaining say ade intimi pa so maybe challenges no so because mainstream school na mo na akọ no e be ba say na aboa any challenges na so very soon. But speech therapist so now all meaning so when doctor but mommy me sure say because of what you do so what's here and who said this is the starting point. A cause for worry for obi a wo hwe ye bia a wo tie per the stories of narrating no say e do milestones bi na ohun say wo ba no say na what to say okeka no ho won say especially for first timers I say e ya ye nimo chi say e chire so as na wo start say obisem take this opportunity na your education kakra man say what are the milestones time be na say wo ho start say wo year of concern.
And ideally, you're in postnatal clinics now are supposed to take up these things. And especially you're in weighing book, it has these things. I say, you're in shame, you're quite you check weight, now you're marking, then you're able to fee. But as parents, you also have to look at these things. It's not just written; they've put it in pictures as well. It's at every stage, they also have from a speech therapist perspective, I will talk about communication, but definitely other things have to come up before akwala start kasa. That is around like 12 months, 10 months. It starts saying a few words, but even before that, abofra da also now was stretch or best back. Those are the things we look out for as at the early age, It's you don't need to be naive about it because it's true sometimes first time moms into no names are so na dog kind no say ne
first time
ne ba no angel on pekasa
o man ye ne bibi o person
exactly so na yen health system no so also mtimi church and you said I'm kind is in the book but yen prompt you obia to look at these things I was say na ebia or other friends be on my wa you talk about the children who say they be maybe 2 months 3 months that's na so no can toys na egu stroller no so crown on fen go. These are things that develop early or attention, eye contact, joint attention ni akwala dia go na say what no sa hwe baby a I was say no so attention to me movie call but who say nyama we nyina enko yi then you know say there's something wrong and then we seek help. But sometimes so no kind dey beka just say train kakra say you doctor for people come to us you tell them this and they tell you so doctor say me train kakra because I've had situations where mo franedi stage be also maybe but because they said the doctor said they should wait they have also waited but we get the information from different places we have to also ask. Of course, Mr. Dawo said something is not right. You can ask your doctor. I'll ask anybody else or your authority in that.
Na we are speech therapist yi. Nti se me kona se doctor after 12 months. Na me nti baba me nti hwe na se doctor se me ntwen kakra. Me start say me move towards you ana.
Patron.
From 12 months kona me
12 months,
nti.
they watch a cry.
Hey.
Babanum is like 8 months, 7 months, because all those sounds and kwala and babies, to you, and it doesn't make sense, but it's the building block for communication, the building block for speech and everything. And say 7 months, 8 months, akwala na inye be, but those things are important for almost speech development, But speech therapist, it gets to a point we don't only rely on the speech. For children, delayed, issues, we are also looking at other ways they can communicate. But before this can happen, as I said, some basic things have to be established. More attention, more sitting ability, more joint attention, turn taking. So, if they get to understand those things, they are expected to respond. But because they haven't gained that skill, they know the answer, but it's like they don't see the need why they should respond to what you have asked them. It's a basic things they have to be established before abofrano able to miakasa, and then it comes to their understanding. As we talk to them, we gesture them, call, they hear other people talking, they understand what is going on around them, and that is very important because if you don't have the understanding, it's difficult to express yourself. Into abofrano nyi not to say ne mama ebo ne din a kan bra watene ne nsa nti onyin na so obi yese kra na otiase say enuni na so no person ofre obi a then they able to use that same gesture or use the word to express themselves.
Prophet say to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Where a education e bia na undru sambre unwo ye o hwe na wo de tu unhufo ye de ye see Anidaso e wo ho nti na ye hye dwumadie te na be ya owo a atoom no omo hye omo story a ye nim se arechichire bi wo ho mom ye nim se Anidaso wo ho but wa wo hwe na un start journey ni me pa ocho tuade na ye ko break aba na abeto aso with the challenges any nyoma anka munya ya anka obi betimi asom ye ba sesia. Yema wakwa babiom de ba Anidaso yesi ye wo homa muda wa utimi hwe nkomo ye ekoso a na chese ampa ye wo homa muda na so wo join ni sesi a you've missed a great deal but must say it's better late than never. Ye bo nkomo afa autism ye friend me Mzgee na studio ha no ayema ye was speech therapist wa ha ye wo Emric ni papa Emric no or autism. Na ye won Nasba and so autism, but autism no enka mo nhye. From what I've seen no, any video I share of Emric time or class or chade Nasba before I start to show you or chutonyum. But it's all ICT hun your money sa washing Excel or painting so that just say Anidaso. And say you sister share mu na fa kru hufo na fa hye ho din na fa hye ho nkran na hu se Anidaso na yeso use before yesi ye wo ho mamuda. Doctor, you know Mr. Stephen in narrating his story, any time speech therapies kasana me say I want to know from you onu de o kire sese na omo ka kire no say do you need a psychologist? Finally your mouse feedback no na ukunu se me mfa yare bia ntu akola no so sisi ano yanya aka say na situation mu ye den na mutumi ka say yankofa ICT musician teacher yes yanya ne say mu ye den na mu gather courage do pepper so
thank you. When she started, I said the father is an architect. Now the desktop we feel no or AutoCAD was so. Inti said time bia or drawing no. And I'm say it was a hidden talent then we didn't know. Woha na wakojina papa na echi nti o picky everything on it or the design and also. Inti I think the first time she was able to communicate to us here Say papa no koye a ono nso kwotena so. Opiki those tools I was telling the speech therapist earlier on.
Opiki exact thing and
Opiki near opiki no and o draw a bowl. And she made a white rice, cooked rice. Drew another bowl and made red stew. And then put a toy, then put a dialogue box. Eko toy na no say obedidi. So that was the first time we heard from her that she wanted to eat, she wanted to do this. So when she did that,
where also when
they are very curious, Ankasa. What I've seen amongst some of the kids, I mean, they are very curious and they learn very fast. Tell me, say, they be a papa no, no, or koba. We didn't know, say, or shadow no, or shia. And see, say, who say, obedi a money stew no, or draw ye.
Wow.
Or draw ye. No, on to me. After that time, the words were just zero.
Nana school.
Nana school. Me the kind ka say or started school 1 year, some few months.
After diagnosis, na person me who say
continue here.
Normal school and now call.
Me pacha baby all one year regular school normal, ne friend normally. But na ma minute say them me can no nim ho asem. But I think at a point in time, yeah, no, from Holy Trinity Hospital then no, almost refer here to Kalibu. And there was this old man who was a speech therapist. This 2008-2009, not speech therapist, and also to send into no free Confanochi Teaching Hospital, no
Kumasi
or Baho ebe consulting. You can imagine we be in Takrady and we needed to be coming
to Accra.
But what each time I met the old man, then he would cry say, look, there are people that have gotten out of it. And because I was reading about it, I realized that Ebinum Grawa almost started dating because of the help they get from family, because a whole stakeholders. Make stakeholders, Abusiano 1 year, was some community, baby, I'm mutiny in I was so be at say, and ye near a sign. And ye near area, Sebi, Bonibi Nawaya, Ayaw, so that they come on board. Almost stigmatize it. No one so board. So that Klani Pia Bontin, no dear gra, feeling bad. So the child has to feel safe in the environment. And that near mano. Ti young who say the ahondini bibia shema, but men can that sikapa. It's a lot of money. Sikapa na ube here. Because right from traveling from where we were to where it is now, and then you say, so many people have been trained as speech therapists. But if you want the best out of it, you should have a private therapist who would continue. Because these are technical skills. And I will be here occupational therapists.
Wow.
And Sika. Now, when you're occupational therapist,
now, occupational therapist no better. Speech therapist name it I say, but occupational therapist no so
better. No, to say life skills.
And
can life skills are you school no. And no better they say the better name or better they say by way. But they have stages as because we know maybe woman no when you about you don't know the learning. Then you know technical. No actually no say if you near ma or so because at her age near man kitty wa how but you my was all your born no. But woman you are so protective say she'll get bent, she'll get this.
So occupational therapist never be boa because or no one on how to handle her.
Society. Wow. And then apart from that, you know, they are healthcare, you know, and not from and this sebi middle dear. Their health you have to be regular. I was telling the speech therapist a couple of minutes ago that Utubi who said now, seeing her now and last year, was losing about half her weight.
Wow.
And maybe that's because Anidaso. Either you are out, you are somewhere and all of that. You come sometimes, it's not about medical, it's has to be psychological. It's a whole lot of things. And taking care of them and then having to, but in the America they say they will care, Anidaso, because who do who shame? Who do who shame? Bibia ye nyina so no beka say nyame nka ho a enye yie. Nti wudi mpaibo beka ho wudi. But I tell you, so many would think that say baby share that we share no one share ye. It's either say or your firstborn no was say no. Inti na nema say see. Inti koko ho or soft way koko ho. For those ones we went through them.
Wow.
So we come paibo way either the Muslim way, the Christian way, because they say this is your faith, but if you don't go here for prayers, you won't. But ninyine monomeka say God is God. Na nyame so eye ne ewo say oye. But I'll say that it's more scientific than any other unscientific thing.
I hear me they say one raises our points no because obi shows say oh mommy I saw whisker. It's not me occupational therapist or see speech therapist or see my yes me or see me nibi nkofo so sere me ma chinchia ma che say many that so yasa e den na obeka chiri because as a wuti ho no obeka say wo mfa ebumu ye o until we raise say mpaibo bebre wa kobi wa nanti no me pese oni ni panikasa
The mechanic say at every level, every stage, bibi wo ho a obetumaye. Say sika o enye sika krampo a because school ra wo de ne be kono. Because most schools say speech therapist wo ho, occupational therapist wo ho, omo nyina wo ho. Nti getting a private one no, wontumi nya sai nya hwe. Wo de hu be hwem. Obema wo homework ne e wo say wo ye week we say na ye ntutu aso wo fie. Nti wo betumaye. Na emeka ne say wo yi wo nsa nyina na wo ka say teacher for na ehwe no omo be ye de a ebe check answer na one who results. But wo say wo so di wo hwem na ne eka ho. Na meka say from the time niema ne start here no me who small boy na that make say it reminds me of when she was younger. Doom so time no 24/7 the gen set has to be on. Because Osha Sura fan no it was a caught in a circular motion. It was a cause say light wo any ho. Aha, and you know
no the fan here then
just the way it's moving. Also no who and then age.
oh
And now Osrisro or like at the tender one no. Nti na enema exciting no. And so light you know was a be call off. Cra. And ya call off then the whole area will be able to monka. So you should make sure that the just said to and you are living with people in other places almost so ben almost be complaining say just said you know you can imagine say what would the sumo I show do no be just set how want to mean na oh so it was a huge challenge today you name no na ubeka say we've come far but never can say anything to do with say obi na yell say maybe titino na wobusiafo and say ancestral bibi they be because it say them become pie but they are bobi pa fasting na ya yebi pa era sebi be obi ha me so meji nyame di say sometimes I feel that if I fast for this time maybe nyame betie no extra say obeye bibi afa ho. But when I sit back, that me share old videos, I say, oh, so I say the way you need nema. Now I can say nyame team pie bono. But maybe how I want it faster no. And na enye. Me kai say, me no me di opapechi na eko north. Her father is from the Upper East. Okay. Ti eko ye no. Onu jaye watamale na onu koye. Ti ye wo sa da be hu say crofobia a gada at a place. Na because sent okokra no muku but it took time timinantiko ho and apparently a child that has cerebral palsy why stiff sebio want to mean kasa or in the chest no or we understand near mano omojin say boy the fetish priestess said they should smoke the whole room and close it up airtight said ebeya sa akola no it to be survive here and onye nsuo ba ana anyo sama na mimi do one na I just say amubie na akola na free mewie. Whoa. By then I had mind that I knew that there were stages and different disabilities nkrofo.
One of the things I hear nkofota can say, oh, me call Hannah say nkofo Jojo, me nkofo mpese me man betina me ban betina mo nchen. Just a stigma no. Ya kan wa sem best still wo face bibisa.
It says the medical kai no. It depends on the environment. That is sebi nkrofo na omo wo ho no say omo anya education afa ama omo wo nimde fa disabilities wo ho ne say dey tie Obi wa ha wo hu sa na odwin say ebetum assign. With that one, yes. So for stigma, I would say that it's only each time I was up north that people wanted to know more because she grew up to like almost 6 years and she was still in diapers. So it was like the girl that loves to wear diapers. So they were thinking that it was a polished thing. That we person to the ladies in India now with their shadow and all of that. But it took time to educate them and then all of that.
You see, or cut off diaper.
Oh, for a long time.
Okay.
She never bedwetted. But the thing is that if I was going out with her, I didn't want distractions. Now on to me in Casano. I was say we take care in case of slips.
To see, I know, or to me, ma wet back with me.
Oh, a lot of things. Now, when you start talking with her, she'll say some things. Sebi, now, no, she's menstruating. And when the time is getting closer, by the time you would even see she has worn her pad and she's done, she will dress up, she'll finish everything, and she will come and tell you, my blood is coming. And when you look, she would have already worn her. And that I had help from my auntie who is in the US. She's a nurse. And they also come into contact with her uncle for. So I catch me say, before say, a colonial start menstruate, you know, make wearing of pad like a daily dressing. And you go school, uncle tea. What we are now becano. And she hadn't started, but she knew that pad was part of panty. To ufa panty na this a pad no this sticky, sticky. The bedroom maybe was starting a crampo. It was just okay. Then gradually I made her know that if it's coming, then you wear. So now she doesn't stick, but when she sees it, then she sticks it.
Inti any teacher Max will be trained komo kakra ono na wa handle Nasbad all to this time. Sisi a otumitu nyum me who visuals of her or painty or to laptop echi dindin just a serious woman or any Excel sheets ni nyuma. But you start to say o hwe no how long ni?
For almost 3 years now.
3 years. O share no first na then no otumi any then no ontumi nye.
Ideally, no, I'm introduce me as a new ICT teacher.
Private teacher will fee. Okay. In your school. Okay. Okay. Hey, shout out to Auntie Mary. Okay. Pastor, my microphone in Taiwan no kakra na ha.
See, I'm saying you go computing or ICT no na. One of the days na you go break. Nti coincidentally no me ko boy no. Oh, my laptop no so some say they are gone for break nti. So and I'm who say Nasba to from the far end of the class.
Wow.
Okay, I think it was you raised me up. Now or to like very well eloquently. I was very, very happy.
No, the words need to.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Not to. Though there were some small challenge, but now ultimately words. And the catcher, the coordinator, and they said, I've seen that this girl is
can sing.
Like the nyom na me born wa picky or two without any support.
Okay, my man into a nyum baako. And my first one not otiho, otimi jina hoto. Obetimi agina hoto. Into a nyum na obema na to sisi a.
Heal the Word by Michael Jackson.
On to Heal the Word. I knew mama say you vulema no nti mpacho na yen hwe na afi de yen ko Emerick ni papa so na afi speech therapist na yen wrap it up your conversation or her nti or set it up for her to sing. Let me know when you are ready. Whilst you're working on that, mama nko okay, me who say nyum neighbor. Okay. Hey, why you ready you share? Onu akra the microphone are you ready? Hey. Wow. Where the Anidaso? Wow. Ni mama say we will get there because Anidaso wo ho. Where the performance free oh. If you care enough for the living. Hey, you switch your reggae. Be alright. What's the best for you? Oh, what a performance. Where the say obi catch o say Anidaso ni ho a no boa. because Anidaso hopa. And I'm looking at this young girl, Otimi switchy between keys. Now, waiting so. Why drain baba all pouring it out? Oh yeah, the performance. We all the look culture. Mama, my yenya concert mano because we are to me entertaining guests. You better scapa. Well done, well done, well done, well done.
Now, like I said, programs. Yeah, will be your birthday or we are not taking anything.
Wow.
Or appear because just the exposure. That is what she loves to do. And our birthdays are very more different places to perform. Abrofobi I think National Conference Center
Okay.
World Trade Center. Our friend no opening.
Wow.
She goes to so many places.
Me pa ocho mumbuki superstar. Because we watch show say Anidaso hopa. Thank you very much, Maxwell. Usu boejuma. Emric ni papa. Emric de oya scholar onu de ochirade. But sa video no we na de onim de da say oba na timi chirade e wo class.
Emric minim because niema bebre wo ho a oye a na me kwere mo bebre. The first time I just showed him how to on the laptop. And that's all.
You see how
he typed, he can do some simple design. There was a time. Now I was trying to use the machine. Now was just some settings also. Machine is now a blank.
Hey.
It took me about 2 weeks
To figure out the way.
Yeah, no. But 3 days time, who's idea na say you na me friend na me ka just one year me bono. Within some seconds. Back to
Inti Osha and onosuni de no. So betimi the gadgets and answer or yeah hardware with PC in this and your man and I said I don't know whether it's that one is a hardware or whatever or friend.
Or you sue laptop very well. And he's very good with maths. Yeah, he is very, very good with maths. And he doesn't forget. Unless he be on per se
or
Bekai. But okay, not a quality man. That's
no. Me paucho and so na ye call break no ka said there are challenges no. Me paucho ye mbo kakra because what he here en kofo fi say mo aso adwumo. Kofo fi say eno anu no. On say ka say o ti say wadam for birthday sia e hia na wasa nsu esi wudie ho no. E yampo opiti wo hu say enya me nkwa na me nam.
Wait, now Madam can send me about light. Light. The light cannot go off for even 1 minute.
Wow.
There was, I think 2 weeks ago, that means car. And a light no call. Or complaining has done. The money that was left was I think 20 cities on the phone. Me pay me buy a boy at a light.
Hey. On one kasa?
Yes.
Or the phone not
Auto.
Wow.
Yeah, auto.
On him say top prepaid or ECG.
Auto, yes.
Wow.
Auto. If me complain is the only thing I can say sorry.
Oh.
That's it. Wow. And everybody say water light no cold no. Just let him just look at it once. Obet me above 20 years. 20 numbers no. Obebo ni nyina offer.
Wow. Opeso na wo twin komo. Any twin komo some seconds be mama. You say na mo komo twitch city. Emric, Daddy wants to speak to you. Say something to Daddy.
Hello. No, you talk.
Speaking to hello? Yeah, hello, we can hear you.
Emric, wait. Emric, how are you?
I'm fine.
Wow.
Can you?
He even has an accent. I'm fine.
Can you answer 19 times 19 times 19?
19 times 19 times 19.
Yeah. Can you?
6,859.
6,000 what?
859. Yay.
What check say I'm part? Hey,
Go.
let's do the basic one. Me, I want the basic one.
Okay, Emric. 10 times 10 is what?
100.
8 times 8.
64.
Wow.
11 times 11 is what?
1,100. 121.
That is it. That is it. Wow. It's
Emric, can you say um, 1, 2, 3 in Arabic?
واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة 10 12.
Na Arabic no sua way. Uni maybe also Arabic ni free.
Emric, can you say 1, 2, 3 in Spanish?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And no so uni maybe also free. And yes, in the school, you children wo.
Very.
Wow. Me paucho before I make speech therapist why you make say bye bye to all of you. No? Me paucho. Now ye can't mainstream school now man call you. Yembo hon komo kakra. We see a see for no call mainstream school. You know, call yen so because I'm sure people say oh say Emric to me call mainstream school. I miss me try say me mama ba kobi. Advantages near then are disadvantages no see then.
Advantages, no, socialization. They say, oh, nkwalaa no behavior na or copy. And a disadvantage is they see him to be abnormal. Na sometimes like first day no call you know. Omo friend say because na okoye no I didn't want to go far because me and I'm no. So I have to stay behind to see what happens. The omo friend me say me be fan uncle. Na some say why bibi ana. You know me say school director and say like enye ba like he's not behaving well. So me catch they say we there mu because so nya meltdown ana bibia na mbeka say bia why bibi but we there like he's not behaving because we call class or pie or one we pie. It's of bia madam no ana teacher no beka so don't go out you know like they still say bia the way nkwala ni nyina behaving that's how he has to behave. So me catch almost say if or catch him say he can't read. And I'm to know on fab also man the book so kind when to me and kind. So I asked him to bring the book for him to read. Or the buy, you know. All kind of he was so impressed that he said, oh wait there, you know. So that's what happened.
Now, me sure so because Madam Dr. Carr say she's the first, but she say one siblings afterwards. But our siblings
Or sister.
or sister
But or any mommy or
mommy or only mommy ne wo sisi.
no, I've been with Emric alone for more than 6 years.
No mommy said then.
Oh, I think 2019.
Emric inti.
No, I can't best tell. So I've been with him for all this while, meaning
Yeah. Also normally cases I bet you because a bear man journey eja obano. Bear man na eja obano. Oh the other way.
Yeah, I've been with him for and it's really challenging. Because there are things I can do. There are places I can go. For instance, I think 2 weeks ago, we called Chrome and I'm here late. It was a disaster. I can't be late to pick him up from school. Say, I have to be there by 3. Now about 3:30, I mean, a problem. So now, also, they say, ebe can with him. Now, apart from say, be a member, no, he will not keep you cool. You'll be angry. or use glasses then, but the bufua like obebubu.
Obu glasses.
Yes. So it's difficult. I can't do because
It's all
I have to
sure.
go back. A bobe, me koku, me bobe, 12. I have to start the BB and
Now,
maybe and
home time when I bought 12 noon, I will sign with Chiba.
because in the morning I have to prepare him to school. In the be 7, so I have to take her to town. In the about there's nothing at all that I can just even do for myself.
People show me stress, so we day.
Personally, no, I'm a trained printer, like me printing Myanmar, but because of unknowing, I will not even put say because of the situation. That is how I have to put it. I can't do anything. But say my told me them now
Oh.
because of the needs, demands, and there are things that I have to do for him that I can't even do into me yet. Because they have to say occupational therapy, say
Maybe.
hobby. Medications be what I want to say don't man I can't because the whole thing have to do with feeding. No, he eats a lot. That is the challenge. That is a serious challenge.
It's not just say a Juman swap. To me, Yempuna Wakasaudi support.
So what I do is that say me advertising phones into be pair.
No,
Na makoto na me da command the panel. And sometimes you can't even go with him. Especially Enra say Enra on midterm. And I have to go in the choir. You can there was a day meaning or be sheda no I show down the panel. No sorry. So the person will turn and then be complaining. Nama pacho. And you will do it continuously because you want to see the people reaction.
Anidaso de ebi wo ho. Utie Mr. Stephen asem we na e ka me pa ocho. Mani hu se enye onu nku nenam wae na anidaso wo ho. Speech therapist, mami mfa wo wie. Na o start so ka se otumi show down for minim say enka speech no but me sure some manage enu nso because you see stories of nkola who try so ni bekasa they are violent towards their parents say na oka osungi uye ne bibia enye ye me hu obi kra o se what tiesim Auntie Mary posting ni bad year back also on to the fear beam like we hear a lot of these stories it's more na manage therapy no but ebasa no so how do you help?
Anyway, thank you. And to know, doc, occupational therapist, asem, you were the friend of behavior therapist, so, and sana, speech therapist, so, you were ho. And to know, obiane, quite of us, but normally we work together with these children because you can't have a child with autism or benya speech therapy. At some point, they will need occupational therapy. At some point, they will need behavior therapy. Into behavior therapists, no, no, say behavior CB. But here, in the sense, we're able to teach them good social skills. And you know, in Semidikaka said there's what we call receptive language. They have to understand. And you know, do baby out to me the social stories, etc. When you show them a picture of Ubia, what shoulder will be, then somebody says no. So you keep showing them these things and then they learn that okay, this is not an acceptable behavior. Or you show them pictures of good behaviors, bad behaviors, you put an X on the bad behaviors, you put a check on the good behaviors. It's a normal woman because they can't help it. And yes, Anidaso show that, but it's the satisfaction he's getting from the reactions. Autism, they come with sensory issues. Sensory issues and say, your senses, you're processing it differently. Obi per say an asba per say who's a fan, because it's a visual input, she enjoys it. Oh, it's a fan, it doesn't really do anything for you. But because of their condition, she gets satisfaction from that. They be about press say, Obe who's a fan neighbor. Obi dear by a touch into Ushano per se, Uson Umiano, ding. Obi so dear on person who cry a becano. They are always on the other side, obi per more, obi nso per less, depending on the performance and the nadrino processing sa inputs. No, obi nso there or per sound, obi nso mpɛ sound, obi pɛ light, obi nso mpɛ kra. Into no occupational therapist, ni behavior therapist, no, with speech therapist in the boa, because we add the language part to what they do. Occupational therapist, beti mini na ye juma and not say anything. But the speech therapist, well, I can tell the occupational therapist, okay, in teaching this thing, this is the vocabulary to use. So it's either we are using pictures, we are using written words, and I said we are saying the things. But the person before going so phone so say when it comes to autism, no, their main challenge is with communication. And communication is not just speech, the fear no mobile. It is about finding to mean kasa cry. There should be ways to me expressing no. Your kasa nasba, comedy no, or draw bow
Oh, with rice
exactly.
and stew.
I know it's because she has understood, say, this is what represents food. And to say, can be before no pen or betting draw, she will draw it for you. But we always add the words to it. Say the bear said, Bibi background of friend to be kasakra. They have the words for it. But it doesn't mean say we are focusing solely on speech, you know. Once the basic things I mean you can kind of say have been established, you know, understanding what they are, and there's not a problem at all.
Yɛda ase na yɛdi yɛdwumadie yi ɛreba ewie yɛbɛda speech therapist wodi ne deɛ maame ntumi bu na me nka ne yie Mrs. Finola ekuya abrefi ama deɛ aka ne deɛ metumi wɔn sɛ na mara to deɛ aka no ɔyɛ speech and language therapist mepa ɔkyɛ ohia ne services a mepa ɔkyɛ ofi awa 2 center obetumi akɔhu no wɔ hɔ na deɛ keka ho na obetumi de aboa wo situation no or the aboa. Mr. Steven Sudin Sudie. Mr. Steven K. Bangu Wobinye. And the Maya de Wobinye or no na Emric Papa. Now, Mr. Steven, assembly de can say a bet to us on Kebetin Sembi Bray. Best hand said it as so on tea. Ye shane bosse or Betty enka. Na bibia so be fine. Yami awa ye drum pempeso or no abe crack mumu kakra. A boy for beba. Yaminti. For beba why na me anka ba be so say wo be worry bioma na but baby a wadwen nam no so a question mpo ehun hia at this point in your life but Emre ko superstar won say na ultimate calculate nioma or training ni fellow students ade pa ocho kra mu kakra mai why nyame so be boa but Mr. Maxwell yeda ase na mwa odi mboa nkola no wo Clicks Africa ogusu wo Clicks Africa ho no pepa ocho any Auntie Mary ni nkofo no yeda nyame nsure bebre say one earthy talents in this young one. Last but you're going to close for us with a very beautiful performance and see Uncle Maxwell will get you a song na yada Dr. Jahan Abubakar onunaye Nasba mami or say oh ye show oh ye birthday oh bibi for nkola ni ba no betimi abeto nwum free also exposure keke no person o ma ne ba no yeda mo nyina ase Nasba de yebe kofi be onim se da se ne yebe san share biomut enidaso enkechi o because ye wo ho mamoda ye frame me mamaga Mzgee. Nasba take us home.